everybody. Welcome in. Welcome to BuddyGames. This is a very unusual time for us to stream, but we're going to do this anyways because we've had a very, very busy week. Oh, Stu Shark, you timed that one perfectly. Your name is also going in the Book of Eternity, which sadly I don't have. I do have a pen on me though, but I don't have the Book of Eternity because Rosie is behind the buttons today, and she is going to be she is going to be making notes of who's going to be in the Book of Eternity. So thank you so much, Rosie, for taking that pressure off of me. Because as you all already know, at BuddyGames, we've had a very, very hectic week. Teddington, thank you so much for the 10 bits. We've had a very, very hectic week on BuddyGames because we have basically just came back from EGX. Liam was on the mend as well. He wasn't feeling too hot. We have Rosie, who was 3 days out of commission for reasons that she will go in depth about in 2025. Galaxy Storm Hero, thanks so much for the sub as well. Enjoy your ad-free viewing as well. By the way, Stu also left a comment saying, "Good evening, buddies. Hope everyone's doing well." Bonus stream with Nico? Yes, it is. I'm going to go in depth about that in a second. But yes, we've had a very, 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 very hectic week. I've had a very hectic week as well because for my work right now, we're going through the busiest time of the year. And also, like I said, commuting has been hell because I don't have my bike. Thank you so much, Rosie, for making that now possible, that we now finally have a bike that I can use again for working, so commuting should be a lot easier. And also, as we said, we've also did the stream with Ashley Millman. Gonna get a shout out for Ash Millman in the chat, who we did Phasmophobia with. Liam and I and Kirby had a lot of fun checking that game out, which is finally on PlayStation, and it has got crossplay as well. So if you're one of those people that would prefer to play on console, but always wanted to check this game out with your PC friends, you can do that now over there as well. So do check that stream out. With that said, I'm going to quickly say hello to everyone in the chat. We got Teddington UK, welcome on in. Bandit7512, Zarek002, Andy Sloan is here. Ludens Atlas is here as well. Zarek002, hey Zarek, hope you're doing well. By the way, your letter is coming very, very soon to you. We're almost ready to send that one. We just needed a little bit of tape to ensure that the envelope was ready, but it's coming your way. Infospheres is here as well. Enceladus is here. Archduke of Prussia is here saying hello. We also have Marin, who's here as well, saying good evening, everybody. Lurking whilst playing Horizon Zero Dawn Remastered. You got a snowstorm, of course. You were talking about that when I was posting like all these autumn leaves in the Discord, because it's very clashing weathers right now between the two of us. Because over here it is Bristol is like super autumny right now, which I'll go in depth about in a bit. Who else do we have over here? I spy a little Galaxy Storm Hero with my eye. Lamode is here as well, bringing in the LOLs. We got Karaya1987, who's here as well. Welcome in, Karaya. Who else do we have? I see. Obviously, BuddyGames, who is Rosie behind the buttons today. Very rare occasion that Rosie is behind the BuddyGames account. So, some clappy much for that. I see Carlo Blanco, who's here as well. Thank you so much for stopping by, Carlo. I've seen that you've become more and more of a regular in our community. This is very nice to see. Welcome on in. Luna's Atlas is here as well, saying, I'm enjoying my relaxing weekend. Yes. Make sure you enjoy your relaxing weekend, Luna's Atlas. And who else? Dan Law is here as well. Welcome in, Dan Law. Hope you're doing well. And let's see. Fernando is here as well. Welcome in, Fernando. Insomnia Aaron is here saying Romancing a Saga. Indeed, but it's the sequel to that one. So we're going to be doing Romancing a Saga again. Who else do we have over here? Kemposaurus is here as well. Welcome in, Kemposaurus. And I think we have now summarized everyone over here. Yes, here in Bristol, it's been lovely autumny. All the leaves are on the floor. You've got all the green, the yellow, and the red colors are out. People are starting to, dress up in layers and whatsoever, which is also very cool to see. Like the autumny clothes are coming out. And Rosie and I treated each other today to a warm drink. I got a nice hot chocolate, and Rosie got, a pumpkin spice latte. I'm really trying to make Rosie a pumpkin spice girl. For some reason, I'm constantly, Rosie can vouch, but for some reason, I'm just like, Rosie, you want a pumpkin spice thing? And I've never heard Rosie talk about pumpkin spice, but it's going to become a thing. Rosie's going to become that pumpkin spice girl. Zark says, but pumpkin was Halloween. I mean, it's pumpkin spice is more of like an autumny flavor, I'd say. So I think probably once the mince pies come into fashion, that's probably when people start to be like, yeah, I want to get off of that one. But yes, it's been absolutely lovely over here. It's actually been great weather over here in Bristol. And as I said, BuddyGames over here says they're nice, but I'm not obsessed with them. And it's good to see that. I think it's the first time, Buddy, to see that Rosie is actually using the shrug emote whilst, you know, Rosie is talking about it. So that's good to see. But yeah, what is it? So it's been a lovely Ultimate week over here. However, we've been very, very busy with all these projects on the side whilst doing all these extra streams. And honestly, man, Liam has been such an MVP this week. Like, seriously, he's went into a new job. He, what is it? He streamed on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday as well. Which, by the way, this new job was very hectic and difficult to fit the BuddyGames streams in as well. And yeah, he just was so ready to go on a little weekend away, which is what he is doing right now. And absolutely, man, he deserved it. So if you appreciated of that, you can give us some clap emotes in the chat for that one. Because yeah, oh my god, Liam, like, if you're seeing this back, well done for this week. Well done. You were the glue to keep BuddyGames together, because Rosie and I did not have the strength to do this. Speaking of not having the strength to do this, Nico is here, and I'm very, very tired myself, which is probably why this stream is so late. We had to fix my bike. Finally, it happened, everyone. It finally happened. Nico finally got his act together, and he went to his local bike shop, and they basically said, Nico, your bike is in such a bad shape. You might as well just buy a new one. They genuinely said that you might as well just buy a new one. And through Rosie's lovely sponsorship, Rosie has made it possible for me to have a bike again. Rosie, thank you so much for that one. You have no idea how much time you're going to shave off of, my commutes and all the other commutes that I need to make outside of work. So thank you so much for that one. But yes, I finally have a bike. We're going to see how long that one will survive. But we had SaGa. Yeah, Zarek, Rosie, the absolute sweetie that she is, she took a picture of my bike right before we sent that out. And Rosie just calls like, oh, you're so sad about it, aren't you? And I was like, Rosie, we'll talk about it when we're outside of the shop. Because I didn't want to talk about, like, I cannot believe this bike! You know what I mean? I just didn't want to rant about that one. Too bad. But yes, we had to say goodbye to my old bike because apparently the wheel was slanted on it, the brakes were broken, the gears weren't working. It was an absolute disaster. I would love to see an artist depiction of however I describe this, but it was bad. According to Rosie, when she cycles behind me, she said that my wheel was apparently going like every now and then. And I didn't think it was that bad when I trying to look down at my bike. But when even the shopkeeper was like, nah, mate, you're gonna need an entire new back tire for that one. I was like, I know this is bad. So my old bike, absolute trooper, made me lose tons of stones. So thank you so much for that one, bike. But yes, the time has come for that one. So yeah, that's the thing. But yes, Nico finally got a new bike because my arm is now all up and running. As you can see, nothing hurts anymore. So I got no excuses. I got to get back on my act now. But yes, we've had a very hectic week on BuddyGames, and I can't thank Rosie and Liam enough for helping out with this one because it's been exhaustive, not gonna lie, but in a good way, because obviously we love doing this stuff, and if it wasn't for that, we'd rather just postpone the stream and say, we'll just do another day rather than, you know, actually do these streams. Speaking of which, we are doing a very special stream today. Oh, well, very special. It is very special to me. But what this stream is we're going to be playing some Romancing Saga 2 for you all. Now, if you don't know what Romancing Saga 2 is, Romancing Saga is a franchise that is dearly beloved, by Square Enix and Squaresoft back in the day, because this is a franchise that's been going on for quite some time, actually. It turned out that this is a franchise that started in, I think it was 1991, and these games basically sprung from Final Fantasy 2. So if you always been like, you know what, I kind of like what Final Fantasy 2 did. It wasn't my cup of tea, maybe, but if they maybe kept developing on that one, I might have been interested in it. Well, good news for you, Romancing Saga is that. It is an iteration on that, and it's got an incredible crew behind it. We've got, on my notes over here, I've got Tomomi Kobayashi, who did the art of that one. We also have Masafumi Miyamoto over here, which is the founder of Square, who worked on the game as well. We have Yoshinori Kitase, and Yoshinori Kitase does not need an introduction over here, right? We all know what he has been working on over the last 10 years, and oh my god, he did like the work on this game as well. We have Tetsuya Takahashi over here as well, who was a graphic designer on the original Romancing Saga, and he made blooming Xenoblade. Like, this was an absolute dream team of people that worked on it, and most of these devs worked on Romancing Saga. Some of them worked on Romancing Saga 2, most of them went to Final Fantasy 5, but these people, man, they worked they worked their absolute butts off on that one. Kiraya says, who is Yoshinori Kitase-san? I'm just going to answer that one just in case you don't know who that is. But he is one of the directors of Final Fantasy VII Rebirth right now. He's co-responsible of anything that's happening with Final Fantasy VII at this point in time. He's a legend in this industry, and he had some of his starts over there. And also, I think it was Tomomi Kobayashi, who no, it was Akitoshi Kawasu over here. He worked on the original Final Fantasy 1 as well, and he worked on Romancing Saga as well, and he is like one of the founders of what made Final Fantasy. He worked on Romancing Saga as well. It's a huge franchise that did extremely well in Japan, but sadly we never really got over here in the West. They sprinkled it kind of a little bit over time, with remakes and remasters and that kind of stuff. But now finally, Romancing Saga 2, which is a dearly beloved game, which did extremely well in Japan, has got a remake over here, and Kenji Ito is also back in this game to do the music, and that's really cool because Kenji Ito worked with Nobuo Uematsu very closely with Square Enix. It was a Squaresoft back in the day, and it's kind of wild to say that they were on very similar levels of music. He was the guy that did the music that you just listened to in the intro track. He's back to basically he was basically back to do the music for that one as well, and he's just an absolute legend as well. So yeah, there's an absolute dream team that worked on these games, and there's a good reason why people love these so much. Now, I don't really have a lot to say about the game itself. All that I really know is that you have quite radically different people that you constantly play with because there's the use of time leaps in these games. But they play a little bit like what Final Fantasy 2 is, where you have different classes and you upgrade them by playing the game and working your way through it. But yes, it's one of those franchises that made Squaresoft big back in the 90s as well, with games like Live Alive and stuff as well. And I think it's really cool to see that Square Enix, if you're watching this, that you guys have been basically trying to bring all these old franchises back, like the Mana franchise. That was very cool to see back this year. It's cool to see Final Fantasy VII, of course, being expanded. Super cool to see that. Now we obviously have Romancing Saga 2, which has now come back and given a proper, true revision that people are very excited about. And then obviously you have Dragon Quest III 2 HD coming out, which I'm very excited for as well, because after playing Dragon Quest 11, I'm really excited to see what Dragon Quest III is all about. So I'm super happy that you are giving us these opportunities on all these platforms to check your games out. So I'm genuinely very grateful for that one. Of which, also, thank you so much, Square Enix, for providing us with the code for this one. I'm very excited to see what Romancing Saga 2 is all about, and I'm going to try my best. As I said, what is it about what that is? Oh, by the way, Stu Sharp, you brought up the bouncer. Romancing Saga 2, by the way, I forgot to mention this. It's got an insane crew working on it, okay? And no, I don't mean like they're crazy people. Not like that at all. But what I'm trying to say is that these people have insanely cool portfolios. Like I said, some of these people went on to do went to do Xenoblades or the Mana games and stuff. But another thing that blew my mind is that some of these people went on to do games over at Nintendo with with the Ocarina of Time 3D and Majora's Mask 3D, for instance, they worked on. But some of these other people also, from Romancing Saga 2, started working on games like Dark Souls 2 and Bloodborne and stuff. I was like, oh my god, these people they've like crossed all over the industry. It was a good reason why this was like a dream team that worked on the original 1993 release. But yes, basically these people that made the original Romancing Saga 2, they're all over the place now. So that's really cool. Yeah, Stu just said, some say, but it is true. It's generally true. Look up the Moby games. You'll see loads of credits over there. But yes, that's basically my little spiel for Romancing Saga 2. I hope that I've given you a bit of an incentive why you should be interested in this one, outside of obviously your standard Final Fantasy games. But yes, what is it? We have a couple of more things, obviously. We also have this thing called the Book of Eternityyy, which Rosie has right now. You can basically join this book by either giving us bits, rating to us, subscribing, or donating anything through Throne, or giving any donations to us. And if you do any of those things, your name will be noted down in the Book of Eternity. At the end of this stream, you'll get a shout out from us towards you guys, because again, all the money that we make on BuddyGames goes straight back into it. Yes, so Karai says, work, Rosie, indeed, because that's the stuff that that Rosie will have to be doing right now whilst enjoying a lovely game of Balatro. Seriously, Rosie's also worked really hard this week as well. She can't really go in depth about what it is yet, but trust me, she'll be sharing that with you at some point in the future. But yes, she's been basically completely out of commission for the last few days as well, which is one of the reasons why she was sadly not on the Phasmophobia stream, which we were very excited to be like, you know, me, Rosie, and Liam have to collaborate with Asheville to find out what the ghosts were. Did you, by the way, enjoy that stream? Did you guys have fun with watching us play with Ash? Because it was very cool to see us play out rather than home with Ash for once. I really enjoyed it. But yes, that's the Book of Eternity. That's a little thing that we have on the channel as well. And Fernando says, that I did. Wonderful. Thank you so much for channeling in on that one. But yes, that's basically it. I'm going to start going into Romancing Saga 2. As I said, I've never played a Romancing Saga game before. I've done my research on this one. I've been very interested to see what this game is all about, because Square has been doing tremendous jobs with their RPG games, and I'm really curious to see what this one is about. And I know that with the Mana games, I've been able to convince some of you to check these games out, so I'm kind of hoping that this will convince you as well to check some of their other games out. Right, let's go into the gameplay, everyone. Are we ready? This game has an autosave feature. Awesome. Let's go straight into it. Right, I'm going to let this play out for a second. See what this is all about.
Legend has it that long ago, a group of 7 heroes rose up and saved the world from hordes of merciless fiends. Their names were thus:
Ooh.
Kazinsi, Subier, Dantarg, Noel.
Not gonna lie, that short's pretty cool.
Rock Bouquet, Wagnus. It was said they would return, should the world fall under threat once more.
Seems that people have found the emotes in the chat. That's good to know. All of our emotes are slowly becoming smug emotes. It all started to fuse into one.
People were reminded of that legend. However, as discord gave way to peace, the legend would slip from people's minds into oblivion.
Oh, the music is so good already. Tadayuki Akiyama. Let's look him up quickly. Hey, yo, this man directed Rhythm Thief? Oh no, he was a programmer on it. Okay, that's still pretty cool though. Look at those landscapes. Oh, I'm going to turn the music up a bit for this. Cute animals. There you go. Rosie's convinced to get the game. Very good.
Thus, history was doomed to repeat. After years of stability, the veil of peace lifted, revealing another age of division and strife.
Whoa!
It's only a matter of time before fiends attack this town.
We need the legendary 7 heroes to save us. Now, more than ever.
Greetings! Halloween is here, everybody! September 30th versus October 1st.
To hell with you fiends!
Yes! Romantic SaGa music! Let's
I
go!
refuse to cower before you.
What? Big ol' Oni over here.
Once again, the names of the 7 heroes rang throughout the land.
Music!
Those harbingers of justice had returned. And yet,
This little light of mine. Oh, Lamode, she was tempted. She was tempted. Romancing SaGa 2! Revenge of the 7. Nice little... what was it? Brush stroke over there. We as the Ryo Kagotoku fan base love us a good brush stroke. What can we say? Right, options. Let's quickly check through this. Now, I know that this game, I'll just put, oh my god, the music! Lustfang, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Listen to this, everybody. Oh my god, that's so good! Anyway, sorry, I could keep raving about it, but yes, I'm just gonna, over there, I'm gonna just quickly explain all the stuff you have. So obviously, your text languages, you got your standards that you can pick through. You can also pick your Nihongo if you want to be very Jozu for tonight. We have voice languages, which you can also put into Japanese, if that's your preference. I'm going to put it in English for the stream because I know not everyone is like avidly watching this stream, so you can listen to it whilst understanding what's going on. And other than that, I'm going to just hide myself for a second. Subtitles are on, very important. Let's keep those on. Display quest icon, yes. Yeah, so one of the things that they improved on with these games is that they have made it that you basically now have waypoints of where you have to go. So if you're a bit more distracted, like me in games, then you will be able to follow it a little bit better. There we go. We've got our emblems over here. I think we're going to keep it like this. Right, difficulty. Here we go. Time to make fun of Nico, everybody. We have casual over here, and easygoing, oriented for casual story-focused gameplay. That's very cool. So if you're more into that, you can basically do that. Yeah, Nico Nav Prove. It's Nico Nav Prove, everybody. What is it? Yeah, because Lustfang, when you're streaming, it's very difficult to kind of keep track of it all because I basically put more focus on the Twitch chat than I do in the game. So it's a big sin that I've got. So it kind of helps a little bit. But yes, it's good to know that that's a thing. A well-balanced mode, recommended for those desiring a standard RPG experience. That's probably what I'm going to go for. But you also apparently have a hard classic mode over here, which seems to kind of more go in depth about what people are used to with the Romancing SaGa franchise. So I'm going to pick normal for tonight. And again with the the Kingdom Hearts sound effects. Did you hear that? That's right. We can either pick Kuja over here or Terra. So I think, okay, you know what, buddies? I'll let you buddies pick. I'm gonna make a quick poll for this one. Who are we going to pick? Kuja or Terra? I'll make it also a bit more obvious which one is which. There. You gotta be quick though. This is gonna be a 1-minute poll. Let's go. There it is. Tarot for FF6 love. You know me, Rosie. I love me some Final Fantasy 6. As we know on this channel. I need to go back and play that at some point. I really enjoyed playing that one with you buddies. And doing our little voices for the characters. So yeah. I see that Terra is going quite far. J40, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Also going for the Terra-like design. Over here, I think the person on the right is going to win this one, which I'm very happy to see because I was going to vote for that one myself. Maybe I can still vote. And it seems that is a unanimous one. I'm going to pick this one, unless suddenly it can just change the tides. Suplex in the train of Final Fantasy VI is truly the peak of gaming. It's a pretty good moment, isn't it? I always thought that would actually kill the boss, but it turns out that's like a myth. Oh, we need to pick a name. Well, it's got to be Terra now, isn't it? We've made up our mind. Or should we call it Texas in the spirit of BuddyGames? Or make it sound like Texas is a big thing over here. Shall we go for Texas? I'll see if I get some yes in the chat for that one. Otherwise, it's just going to be Terra. I see chatsman. There we go. Lady Liam says Bovino. I like that name as well. Marin is back. Full attention on the stream now. I see Miss Major Tom. Welcome on in. Also says Terra. I see Texas. Lady Liam. Okay, I think we're going to go Lady Liam. There we go. Almost there. Yeah, Lady Liam. There we go. Lady Liam. Is this name okay? Liam, is this name okay? Are you okay with this? There we go.
Our future is bright.
Oh, Evac, the cat.
The ghouls are out tonight.
The ghouls are out tonight. That's the final thing I have to solve around. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello, welcome on in. We have just started our journey. Can I pause this? Yes, I can. We have just started our journey with Romancing Saga 2, which is a game provided to us by Square Enix. Thank you so much for that one. And yes, we're going to be playing some of that today. I have no experience with the game. So I'm going to see what that's all about. And normally if we're a team of 3 of me, it's either, Nico, or it's going to be Rosie or Liam, and we're playing PS1 games all the way to PS5. So yes, we're doing today an RPG that came out the other day. What were you guys playing? I think you guys were playing, oof, I did see pop by. Was it another visual novel game that you guys were playing, Ebac? But yes, welcome on in. So yeah, this should be a good one. This should be a nice, cozy stream. Is Eternityyy Investigation 2? Yes! Yes, Evac. That is such a good Ace Attorney game. I love that game. I'm so happy to see that game finally got an official release. I cannot wait for Rosie to play that one because, as you know, Evac, as someone that's finished that game, oh my god, there's so much love for the OG Ace Attorney fans in that one. I'm kind of gutted that the key art kind of like spoils a little bit on some of the characters that are going to show up. But if you didn't see that, don't look at it. It's so good. There's so many cool characters that show up in that one. Anyways, I'm going to go back into this because this is not Ace Attorney. This is Romancing Saga.
Hey, Mr. Minstrel, will you please tell me one of your stories?
Ooh, a bit of
I shall tell you a tale of a war fought many, many years ago. A tale of Avalon and the Varen Empire, and the succession of emperors that led it into prosperity. Spirits, lend me your voices, that this tale might inspire all to greater heights. The stage is set during the time of good Emperor Leon. In those days of Eld, Avalon was a nation of little note. Conflict had spread throughout the land, like fire through dense brush. Leon knew that quenching its flames was key to unifying the people under one banner. Under his roof, he cared for 2 sons, the courageous Victor and the kind-hearted Gerard. One fine spring day, Emperor Leon took Gerard out on a foray to cull the fiends lurking in a cave.
Oh, sorry, Chocobo. I thought that I already explained that properly. Sorry. But yes, it's a remake of Romancing Saga 2.
This caused our people to suffer for far too long. We must eradicate the foul creatures within and seal it off.
Oh, look at this!
Understood.
Red-haired Dracula over
We are to
here.
reconvene with the Vanguard unit. On the way, I shall teach you the basics of combat. However, this is no training exercise. You must be prepared both mentally and physically.
Yo, these characters
I
look
shall
cool.
do my best to see that I am.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, and I'll quickly explain it very quickly. So, Romancing Saga 1 was a game that came out on the Super Nintendo. We never got that one. But we did get a remake down the line, and that remake got a remaster, and that game came out a few years ago. And I believe Romancing Saga 2 got a remaster as well in 2017. And that is also a game, but now they've said, let's take that concept and just completely expand on it and add all these like modern qualities of life elements to it, which is what we have now. So make sure you go for indeed Romancing Saga 2, the one that we're playing today, because yeah, you might get confused with the two. A miserable little pile of secrets. Right, let's have a look. What does it say? Movement and camera controls, yes. And R2 to toggle sprinting. Yes, good to know. Change by... Okay, awesome. Right. I don't know where I'm going to put the camera yet, so I think I'll keep it here for now, see what happens. Yeah, all good. So if I hold R2, I can sprint. Awesome. We can control the camera as usual. Very nice. You see that rogue physics looks quite good, doesn't it? But enough talk! There's been a lot of talking already, isn't there? Whoa, hold up.
I must follow my father's example.
Hey, yo, listen to the music. What? I'm going to put this over here for now. Encounters will be conducted in a turn-based format along an overarching timeline. The turn order of and upcoming actions will be displayed on top left of the screen. Try using a variety of texts and spells to take down the enemy. Right, awesome. Okay. Can we... Okay, we can also pick as well. You got the flipping Super Nintendo sound effects too sharp. You hearing this? Very good. I love that about about remakes, when they add little sound effects to it that just make the difference. Like how Pokemon Black and White brought it back, brought the 8-bit sound effects back. So happy when they did that. Right, we've also got double cut over here with a higher potency, but let's just try it out anyway, see what happens. Oh wow, that did pretty good. We also have spells from the looks of it, but we'll just use a normal attack. Oh, you hearing that? Oh my god, this is so good. I've been listening casually to Kenji Ito's music for a while now. It's not something that I'm really open about. But yes, his music is all on Spotify, and it's so good. I'm very happy to see that he's back for the soundtrack. Let's go. This game came out when I was born, for goodness sake. This game has been so old. Oh, we got Minecraft Steve over here. Watch out.
We have no recourse but to fight.
Okay, enemies have varying weaknesses. Attacking them with a weapon or spell type the enemy is weak to. Okay, so it's your typical RPG, like you can do that as well. Awesome. So yeah, it's very much like a traditional RPG game from back in the 90s from the looks of it, which is very welcoming, of course. Very good. Let's try this one. Oh, so yo, it's got a bit of Persona in there as well. Very good. That it tells you, like, oh, this attack it's weak to. Very good. Also, the HP of all retinue members will be automatically healed back to full at the end of each encounter. Used PP will not automatically be restored. It can only be replenished through long rests. Okay, awesome. Is there anything here that we can grab? Nope. Let's keep going then. Have I been suckered into playing another Persona game? Have they done it again? Because this year has been the year of Shin Megami Tensei for me.
Perhaps you should rest. It could not have been easy to get here.
No, we have not a moment to waste.
But Your Majesty, there are many dangerous foes lurking within these walls.
No need for concern. Gerard must learn to fend for himself eventually.
I am more than aware of the perils we face.
Are you ready, Gerard? We will engage the enemy with the Imperial Cross formation.
Ooh.
I shall take up position in the center, while Bear will protect us from the front. James and Therese shall occupy the flanks.
I love that his crown is like, I've got
Finally,
way
you
too
shall
cool
remain in the
hair.
back.
I don't want the crown to be
safest
ruined
position where
that.
someone as green
Make
as
the
you.
crown open, please.
Focus on offense. Let's move out.
Sir!
It's like a hairband that pokes out as well. The background music really makes me want to replay Kingdom Hearts, says Marin. There's never a good time. No, there's always a good time to play Kingdom Hearts. I want to say there was never a bad time to play Kingdom Hearts, because I don't think there's obviously good moments for it, but everyone plays that all the time. There's always streamers out there that play Kingdom Hearts games. Stu Sharp says, I've been a lot of Shin Megami Tensei. I've been a lot of Shin Megami Tensei 3, so it's definitely not just you, Nico. Marion says it's the ultimate comfort game. Yeah, a lot of people will agree with you on that one. Lamode says the music is great. Floss Hilda says fabulous hair. Yeah, they all have got majestic hair. By the way, for those who were there during the Visions of Mana stream, I want to quickly point out as well, when you look at the... Can we zoom in maybe? No, we cannot, but that's okay. If you look at the character design as well, I pointed out that the shading really make the big difference with the characters, where rather than they shade with black, they will shade with like magenta or purple or blue or something to kind of create these like nice pastel colors. Whereas over here, with these characters, you see that they have not done that. It's more of a realistic shading to that one. More of a quality contrast, so to speak. So it's just very interesting to point that out, because you might look at this and go, oh, it's a little bit like Visions of Mana, but here you can see how that differentiates itself from other franchises. Just thought it was worth pointing out. You can jump, nice. This is all stuff that was not in Romancing Saga. Honestly, I wish I could put a screenshot up right now, but if you look up Romancing Saga 2 Super Nintendo or something like that on Google, you'll see that it looked very much similar to something that you would see in... it looks like it's like the brother of Final Fantasy, or like a cousin of it.
Father's example.
But yeah, oh my god, the music, man! It's so good!
I never let my prey escape.
Oh yes, here we go. What can we do with this? Bow attack, a short sword attack. Okay, we tried sword. That didn't really do a lot, so let's try the bow. See if that does anything. Nice. And the double cut as well. I love that they... Hold up. We're making them go like... Can we make it go like... There we go, okay. That's enough mocking about. Let's double cut this guy, see what happens. Yeah, that's it. He definitely does his name right, doesn't he, Rosie? Okay, great sword attack. That sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Or spear attack. I think we're going for spear.
Not today.
Nice. This bubble... These bubble creatures seem to not really like piercing attacks, so that's good to know. Oh, I love this music. It's so good. Right, let's do this one. Quickly refill my drink whilst doing all these other attacks. Bow attack. I should probably be a bit more careful with the double cut, because it seems to take up a lot of BP, which is not refillable.
Leave everything to me.
Also, isn't it interesting, buddies, how the HP fills up after every fight? I can't recall an RPG doing that. Most of the time you have like checkpoints or items and stuff that will heal you. But in this game, it seems that you will always be healed. Right, let's Super Mario this one. Let's go. Look over here. Chain Echoes did that too. Oh, that's the that is the game that Ben Starr was raving about, I remember. Wasn't it? Eternityyy UK says, so need to do a drum and bass version of these tracks. Yes, there will definitely be someone that will do that. Isn't, there's a drummer out there. His name escapes me. Can we do like a first strike on him? Oh, look at him go! Look at him go! Catch me if you can. So I was so used to playing Persona that I was like, oh, I can slash this enemy, of course. That'll give me the advantage, but that's obviously not a thing in this game. Right, let's check this out. Can you also do that? Yeah, you can. You can also do that. Oh, Stu Sharp.
It's a baby's game.
Stu Sharp ousting me over here saying I've played Final Fantasy 13, and you'd be correct. That is on the to-do list. But that's cool to know. I didn't know that Final Fantasy 13 did that. Right, let's do a short sword attack on this guy over here. Oh yeah, and you can see, as the game already explained, but I'm going to point it out anyways. Where is Mr. X? Have we... Mr. X, where are you? Hold up, I think we've... Oh, there he is. I was worried that we just lost him, but there he is. You can see over here the turns that it takes as well. Very good to see. Come on, almost there. Okay, what does it say? Overdrive. Once the overdrive gauge is full, a powerful combo assault can be unleashed, known as a united attack. United attacks can be used at any time on any retinue member's turn. UA combinations can be selected from the appropriate tab in the battle menu. Awesome. Okay, so let's try united attack. Let's see what that's all about. Put myself over here. Ooh, just attacked both of them, so let's try this one.
My turn.
It's my turn.
Very good. The controller was shaking from that one as well. Isn't it like such a typical gamer thing to do, isn't it? Like when people point out, it's like, oh, the controller was shaking. Even though, you know, we've had that now for like 30 years. It's actually, you know, as cool as it is, it's not really that novel anymore. I still do it. I still point out, yo, Rosie, the controller was shaking.
We fought well today.
Rosie, next top 10 coming for you. Are you ready? Are you ready? Top 10 games where the controller shakes. Top 10 games. Buddies, feel free to give Rosie some suggestions on that one. Because we love talking about that stuff. Oh, I was talking in the beginning of the streams about the waypoints. Here we go. There's if you look at the top right, you can see it. Very good. Metal Gear Solid is probably going to be number 1, isn't it?
We have no recourse but to fight.
I'll handle this.
Time to act.
Yo, this is cool. We are so spoiled this year. There's so many like comfort RPGs that came out. This is so good. It's a great sword.
Looks like I'm up.
Oh my god, and East 10 came out as well the other day. Have anyone checked how East 10 was received? Did it do any good? We tried to apply for East 10, but sadly we didn't get anything. But I'm super curious to see what East 10 is all about. Right, let's see what this is about. Shaking a Little Nightmares 2? Is this Eric? Chris knife. Okay, can we equip that? Oh, yo! Hold up! Did you see that? Let's try to make that transition perfect. Can we do that? Oh, he needs to be close to the screen. Come on, I want to do this. Oh, come on. Just a bit bigger. Fingers crossed. Ah, well, it'll do. It'll do. That's so sweet. Mega Nooks, we're coming in saying, hey, buddies, hope you're doing well. We're playing Romancing Saga 2 today as a nice, comfy Saturday game. How are you doing? What game are you playing today? Or, well, whatever you've been doing today, of course. Doesn't have to be a game. Right, attributes, equipment, tech, and spells. This one has a sword, so that probably is... Oh, okay, I see. That's just literally how you do all these extra attacks. So what we actually want is equipment. Equipment. Equipped gear can be changed from the equipment screen. Each unit can be equipped up to 2 weapons, more than accessories. Yes. All be equipped with non-gear items at once. That's so cool to see the Maria emotes coming in. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, Maria has just started her Silent Hill 2 playthrough, which obviously we're going to be ending also on Sunday, but I'm very curious to see what she thinks of it. It was a crisp knife that we found. I wonder if the king can wield that. No, from the looks of it, they can't. Can I swap between members? Yes, I can. Okay, so with R2 and L2, you can swap to menus. Like, you see the menus on the bottom over here. If I press R2 or L2, I can swap between them. But if I do L1 or R1, as the top right points out above me over here, you can swap between members, which is good to know. So it was a knife. So maybe they could wield it. Can you wield it? I'm not going crazy, right? I'm pretty sure I grabbed a knife or something. Well, it seems like I can't use it yet. Let's have a look. Me and my other half just got the... Oh, yes! Yes! Well done, Miss Major Tom. Miss Major Tom, did you get it together? Did you go for the co-op strat like Rosie and I did? That's so cool. Just grinding a bit of No Man's Sky. Nice. Liam is a big fan of the No Man's Sky games. No, I mean, it's obviously one game. Hold up. You need to go the other way. You need to go quick before the Nico Nav gets pointed out. There we go. Aha. Floating man over here. Let's get him. Or he gets us.
How did they manage to catch us unawares?
Formation broken. Hold up. Receiving a surprise attack from the enemy will cause the encounter to begin with a broken formation. When the retinue battle formation is disrupted, they will be unable to flee from the encounter for a set number of turns. Oh dear. Okay. We did it on both our accounts. Miss Mage Tom, did you also run into the issue where I think it's on King Dice? Rosie will be able to vouch for this. But what we had an issue, and we had to basically do the entire game again to get to one particular point because Rosie had the trophy pop up on her account, but I didn't. And so we had to do an extra bit for that one. Okay, let's do this. Oh my god, yes, Miss Mitchell! I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so glad that we were not the only ones with it. But yes, we ran into an issue with that one. That's exactly what happened. That's so... Okay, that's really cool because there's not a lot of people that played it together. So I'm so glad to see that Rosie and I have now found someone that struggled with the same problem. That's so funny. I'm going to put us up here. Sorry, buddies. As you already know, with all these RPGs and these menus, we have to jump a little bit. So I'm sorry if it's a bit sickening to see the camera move. Right, let's hone in on one guy. Maybe he's weak to the sword attack? Let's try it. No, not really. When a unit's HP drops to 0, they will become incapacitated and will be unable to take action. Incapacitation will cause the battle formation to become broke. Okay. Yeah, we definitely don't want that to happen. But Jared, however, is not really doing so hot.
It's my turn.
Okay.
I can do that.
Hard slash, hold up. New techniques can occasionally be glimmered by using other weapon skills. New glimmers will, okay. Awesome, let's try it.
That's so long.
Yo, this guy is strong as heck. Restores. Can we use that on Garrett? Is that, or is it too late? Awesome, okay, he's back.
My resolve is
We're not losing our boy for this one.
Leave everything to me.
The bow. Are you weak to the bow?
Let's
Yes, that's it.
Watch and learn, Gerard.
Let's use the double cut for this strong boy. Get some extra hits in. Okay, good, good. There's not a lot he can do.
My might.
Okay, very good. Heart slash. Let's get him over with. Yeah. Bow attack on him. Very good. Okay, now what? Yeah, double cut. Get it over with. Done. Whew. Yeah, because I believe there's something about deaths in this game. I'm not entirely sure. I think it might be like this like permadeath system in it. But yeah, obviously we don't want to mess that one up. I never thought I'd get off the first island. Now I don't think I'll ever get off the second. I think are you referring to? Oh, yeah, you are referring to Cuphead. Yeah, it's the first one. First island is a trial, but it's a bit like a Souls game in the sense that it's all about understanding how the game works and getting better and better as a result. It's all about that learning process. It's not so much about, you know, the skill set that it requires. But it's a tough game nonetheless. Absolutely. Okay, awesome.
Excellent. That appears to be the last of them. It shall take 2 full turns of the clock for the mages to weave their spell.
Oh, Rosa is here. Welcome in, Rosa. It's like, hi, buddies and Nico. Yeah, welcome in. We're playing Romancing Saga 2.
Now, let us away. The people anticipate your return.
With this majestic king. Like, look at his hair. Karaya, do you think we can grow hair like that? Do you think we still have it in us to do that? Or is it like, nah? Nah. A lion's mane, says Hilda. Nico, would you like hair? Absolutely! Hello? Oh, Karaya, the hair that the king had. Do you think we still have it in us to do that? Yeah, Rosa. Sorry, not Rosie. Rosa, we've been doing well. Hope you're doing well as well, of course. What have you been playing lately? Our strong strut over there.
Look around you. The people yearn for a strong country and a brave emperor to lead them. As such, they expect great things of Victor. And one day you.
So it would seem, Father. I shan't betray their trust. I vow to protect the people of Varen with my very life.
No, I think Rosie, his hair falls down perfectly, so I don't think it ever would like get tangled up.
Returned safely.
Yo, Rose,
Gerard,
Victor got that
I
Lars
trust you are
haircut
hurt.
going on, doesn't he?
That I am, brother. Though it has taken longer than expected.
He's made like the
I am no
cow
longer
lick
a
has
hindrance
become his
in battle.
personality.
Gerard is much better suited to focusing on his studies than setting foot on the battlefield. Perhaps you should refrain from taking him with you on your campaigns? As the eldest, I feel the
Dragon
battles are
Age,
best left to
nice,
me.
nice. Heard good stories about it.
I understand your position, but fear that the return of the 7 heroes gives us little leeway in the matter.
Let me just see if I could
of war howl
zoom in a little
louder
bit.
with each passing day, and as long as they do, chaos shall plague our
There we go.
lands. With threats facing us on all sides, we cannot afford to have Gerard shirk his martial training in favor of his letters.
Perhaps, but I
Baron.
feel the Empire also requires capable strategists if it is to truly thrive. I can think of none more suited to that task than he.
My lord, a woman by the name of Oriev requests an audience with you.
Her again. She is persistent. I will give her that.
Oh, the music is so good.
Show her in.
Oh, who's this?
It is an honor to finally meet you, Emperor of Avalon.
I must say this is quite a surprise. I'd expected Asiras to be a touch more wizened. Victor, Gerard, leave us for now.
Today is that woman's lucky day. It is obvious that Father was looking for an excuse that he could use to cut our conversation short. Remember that reading up on combat theory is no substitute for actual experience.
I will, brother.
Right, let's have a look. A map with the current location. Yes. Awesome. Explore the castle halls. Right, let's put the camera back here for now. Nice. Your classic save points as well. Very good to see. Yo, this game is cool. I'm really enjoying it. I love how more accessible RPGs have become over the years. It's just such a welcoming feature.
Lord Gerard, perhaps you should take up archery. A volley from afar can end a battle before it starts.
Archery? I would snap the bowstring simply by knocking the arrow.
Oh, nothing a touch of practice can't fix. With my expert instruction, you'll master it in no time.
I think you put too much faith in my abilities.
Pay him no mind, Lord Gerard. Focusing on a weapon for which you feel more affinity will surely lead to greater results. Use weapons you're comfortable with to get that glimmer of inspiration needed to learn new techniques.
Very true. Perhaps I should simply forgo bows altogether.
Nonsense. Emperor Leon's noble blood courses through your veins as well.
I got that. What is it? The Ryuga Gotoku pose with the fist. I saw that. It's the pose that Rosie and I always point out. Do you think we're going to see that pose again in the Pirates Majima game, Rosie? Okay, cool. So we can do some stuff over here to learn archery. I wonder if there's any other rooms we can learn other stuff in. The pose that you know the one pose that everyone always does. Also, thank you, buddies, for coming by at such a late hour. It's quite unusual for us to stream at this point in time.
Progressing of late? Not very well, I'm afraid. I have been accompanying my father on his expeditions, which leaves little time for learning.
Yes, you have gone on a good many forays of late. Perhaps
Yeah,
you
it's
would
the
be
lean
more
Rosie.
suited to spell over sword.
It may take some practice, but I assure you the juice is worth the squeeze.
Unfortunately, I still don't know any spells.
That simply won't do. Magic can often strike true in situations in which simple physical armaments prove less effective.
Allow me to start you on the path with the most elementary of pyrology arts. Fireball.
Yeah, Rosie, true. Everyone's got amazing hair in this game. I'm really liking the character designs in this one. They've got very high fashion to them, which is nice to see. Yo, look at these sofas. See, I'm actually kind of not a big fan of these because looking at how that would stretch your legs. I think that a sofa should end before your knees, so you can bend them properly. There's no way how you could sit on this and also not be comfortable against the back of it. But yeah, maybe I shouldn't be looking too much into like RPG interior design. Casting a spell, yes. Awesome. Alright, see what Bear over here has to say.
I see you have returned, Lord Gerard. Has hunting fiends with His Majesty honed your skill with the blade?
Not exactly. I fear I am not meant to wield a blade.
Try to think of it this way, young master. You need but find which role best suits you out on the battlefield.
I'm afraid the knowledge I have gleaned from books does not apply on the battlefield.
I personally am neither nimble nor fleet of foot, as anyone can likely tell from a glance. Instead, I focus on becoming a veritable iron wall. By standing my ground and never retreating, I can protect everyone else from danger. Therefore, please do not lose heart. There is a role out there that suits you for certain. You will indeed have to put in the work first.
That's why I've got these Space Marine shields on my side.
I look forward to seeing you grow into the man I know you can be.
It is kind of you to say so.
Yeah, so what is it? This game is going to have like big time leaps and stuff as well. And they're kind of like hinting at that at this point to be like, oh, I want to see what you will grow to become. You're going to have to work to become like the next king, all that kind of stuff. The game is like prepping you up for that big time leap coming up. Gonna jump on my bed. Buddies, who of you would be narcissistic enough to have a giant painting of themselves above their bed? Who would do that? Would you be like, that's me? I would do that. I'm that person. But look at that. Could be tempting to Zarek. I always find it like super narcissistic to have like a giant picture of just yourself, right? It's like, not if it's like, you know, a pair or what is it? It's a family picture or whatsoever. It's like, no, it's just you. It's just you, no one else. It's not an idolized person. It's not a person, it was in your family that you're dearly beloved with. It's just you. Above your bed as well. Nico, I've drawn. That's what I mean, because that's a pair. It's because we're a couple. They're matching. That's what they resemble. That's not narcissistic. That's not how I view it. This man is like, I'm going to put a picture of myself above the bed, and that's it. Megan says, how else would you know it's the right bedroom? Yeah.
You may be skilled in letters, but you can hardly be considered ready for the battle to come.
I appreciate your concern. However, I must do what I can to carry on my family's legacy.
In that case, you should try honing your skills with different weapons, for they are the key to combat. An untrained hand cannot hope to bring the full might of their armaments to bear. A practiced one, however, will undoubtedly make you a force to be reckoned with.
Like, look at the details on our jacket. There's so many tiny little, like, details on it. It's so cool.
Feel free to ask me anything. I shall assist you in whatever manner you require, no matter how trivial it may seem.
And that's like one of the big benefits of big 3D characters these days, is because you can put animation on these 3D models, which allows character designers to go a little bit more freely with the designs, which I think is really cool to see. Because, what is it? Because back in the day, when you make character designs, you want to keep them as simple as possible, so they're like very easy to repeat and stuff. Obviously, also because you were limited with the amounts of space you had in your game. So yeah, it's really cool to see that RPGs are really thriving these days with what's possible and what isn't. Here we go. Oh! If Jesse is not alive anymore, if, I don't know, like, if Jesse happens to be lurking, I'm so sorry, but I just want to point this out because there's bread in this game. Heck yeah. PS2 bread, baby. Don't show this to Jessie, kid. If she might cry. We've had this on her streams where when we were playing East 8, there was bread in the game, and it was so pretty that it moved her. So I just want to point that out. Look at all that bread. Look at all that food. Look, Rose, all these people leaving their apples outside of the fridge. Heresy, right? We won't stand that. I'm going to step on it. Hold up. There we go. Anyways, enough childish demeanor. Yeah, it's looking really good. Miss Bankton Tom. Can I do anything here? I know that the waypoint is there, but I'm a bit curious. Let's see what's over here. Doesn't this music just screams going on adventure? Doesn't it? Yeah, Teddington, that's the thing, right? If you try to cosplay it, then good luck. But, you know, that might be the thing, right? Like, people love a good challenge. So, and it also makes it more appreciative, right? When someone actually puts that amount of effort in. Like, when we went to EGX and MCM, when you see people dress up as hunters in that environment, like from Hunters from Bloodborne, you know, you could just wear a robe and that could be it, right? But then when you see someone actually do all the layers, all the details, all the scratches and carving and that kind of stuff and getting the right materials in place to make that work, it is so rewarding. Truly an artistry, in my opinion.
Lord Gerard, my heart nearly stopped when I learned you had gone with your father to the caverns. Did you suffer any wounds?
Nary a scratch.
You're right, Aaron. Monster Hunter is king
Do not
with
shirk
that.
your swordsmanship lessons, or you may not be so lucky next time. If ever your retinue were to fall in battle, you must have a means of protecting yourself.
If it comes to that point, I'm afraid we may have already lost.
Look at that.
Well, I can never hope to
Cool
match your
eye
prowess.
patch the guy's got.
An army is only as strong as its weakest link, and should I be forced to keep constant watch over you, we will surely be bested at some point.
Understood. I shall do my best to
I
not
can tell you
hamstring
now,
the troops.
that character in the back,
that everyone
Hector.
has their rightful place.
Oh my god, his voice,
And
Rosie,
yours will be in the
that is the
library,
epitome
not
of
on the
cool,
battlefield.
isn't it, in your head?
Oh, I see.
If you'd say, make me a
With
cool
all due
character, this is
respect,
what you
Lord
envision.
Gerard, you need to hear this. While we mercenaries
Cool
will
hair,
fight tooth and nail
bandana.
for whomever we are contracted with,
Was it smoky
we will not
voice,
sign a contract with
eye
simply
patch?
anyone. We only work with people
He's
whose orders
cool,
are
isn't
backed
he?
by strength. Should our patron prove to be nothing more than a paper tiger, we will not hesitate to serve someone else.
Okay, I shall keep that in mind.
Oh, ill-fitting trouser, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. But yes, indeed. It's got a bit of everything, doesn't it? Visit the town. Awesome. Okay, let's see. Oh, so many waypoints over here. Thank you so much for worrying about my cat. She's doing swell now. You look sad, Lord Gerard. Try to cheer up. Ha ha ha, I'm fine. But I need to find that your encouragement has lifted my spirit even more. To her. Oh, you can move the camera whilst talking to them. That's nice.
Ah, Lord Gerard, please forgive my children for constantly troubling you so.
Worry not, for I enjoy their company as much as they seem to enjoy mine. Hold on, let me just change quickly the text speed, because I think that can go a bit faster. There we go. Instant. Wow, that's good to know as well. There we go. Let's see, where else do we need to go? There we go, there's another person here. I wish you luck, Lord Gerard. Thank you. I shall do my best to live up to my father's name. There we go, we've done our duty. We talked to 5 strangers and now we can go back inside. The difficult life of a monarch, innit?
I still have a long road ahead of me.
Dude, you talked to 5 strangers. No offense. I talk to more people at EGX. What are you all about? Right, what's over here? Open sesame. There we go. As a shy person, talk to one person is enough for me. Rosa, that is absolutely fine, of course. I'm just more referring to, to the fact that he's like, you know, he's a monarch, he has to bring up a name and stuff, and then it's like, oh, 5 people, ooh, don't look at me, right? I'm too busy with my financial responsibilities of being part of the richest people on the planet.
If I may, Father, what exactly did that woman wish to discuss?
How someone named Kazinsi Salmon is not to be trusted. Though Kazinsi may be one of the 7 heroes, I do not see him being an immediate threat. Still, it would behoove us to remain vigilant. Between that woman's warning and the legend of the 7 heroes, I know not which to believe. The truth, however, will reveal itself eventually. All that we can do now is work to ensure peace for the Empire.
Rosie's trying to corner me, the stream.
And where shall we head next, Father?
To the east. There are watchmen causing trouble in the area. If we do not deal with this threat soon, it is only a matter of time before Avalon is attacked. Victor, I leave the castle in your hands.
As you wish, Father.
This jingle is still not tiring me, so that's so good.
Would mourn greatly if you were to fall in battle.
Your fears are unfounded, brother. I shall see you again soon.
Something tells me this brother is not going to be a nice person. What do you think, buddies? He reeks of, brother, I never liked you to begin with. I'm going to take the throne and cast a spell on the whole country. I'm going to triple the price on gravy, and therefore everyone has to eat their potatoes raw and dry, because I'm evil. Wait, what did he drop? Oh, he just dropped behind me. Can I swap characters by any chance? Head to the Watchman Nest. I think Nico Naff is kicking in, buddies. Hold up. Nico Naff is not kicking in. There we go. Not the gravy. I'm calling it now that the blonde brother is going to die, and you will actually play as the redhead. Chocobo, what do you think of this game so far? Because I think that don't take this the wrong way, of course. I generally think you're like the target audience for this kind of stuff. So I'm curious to see what you think of it. Right, let's have a look. How do I go to the other place? Ah, there we go. You have to move it. Right, so we've got the map over here. Can I zoom out? Yes, I can. There we go. A nice big old map. It was already on my list, so I'm sure I was going to get around it at some point. Yeah, how is the your mana playthroughs coming along? How are you finding it? I'm very curious to see what you're going to think of Trials of Mana, which is been received very well by people back in the day. I think Rosie was covering that game back in the day. That was also in the time when Square just was like, game, just like bringing them out one by one. I think that might actually have been the time when they released Romancing SaGa as well, but I might be wrong with that one. Oh, a bit of Silent Hill bunnies over there. Hold up. When the Emperor approaches an enemy in the overworld, without it noticing, a marker will appear over its head. The Emperor can strike the enemy while the marker is active to launch a preemptive... Ah! It is Persona! You see this, Too Sharp? You seeing this? It is Persona! What's next? Like randomly generated dungeons? We're this close, buddies. We're this close to it being like, aha, I was a Persona game all along, everybody. Persona? That's too sharp. And of course, I mean that in a good way. Okay. Bit of strike. There we go. Disturb in the peace.
Victory will be ours.
Look into my eyes. Right, anyways. You're not here for my comedy. You're here to see Romancing Saga. Let's try this one. Nice. Double cut.
What should I do in this
Poor
situation?
guys. So access to a pyrology spell, Fireball. Let's try it out.
Not today.
Not today, Zerg.
Keep up this momentum.
Why was the camera placed like that? I was like, what are we looking at? Hold up. Anyways. I finished Secret of Mana. Planning on playing the others as well at some point, but now it's Dragon Age time. Yes. Get your Dragon Age in before it gets spoiled, of course. Oh my god, Rosie, do you think Crash Bandicoot was here? Do you think Crash Bandicoot went when he saw these? Having a good time with it. Awesome. Oh no, Rosie, am I allowed to attack these? Am I allowed to attack these guys? Wait, oops. There we go. You launched a surprise attack.
We have the advantage here.
Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't use Fireball too much because we don't know if
I'll handle this.
when we're going to be able to use that again.
So long.
Time to act. Looks like
Yeah, so it's all about trying to find their weaknesses from the looks of it. Oh, a stunned unit will be disoriented and become unable to act for a current turn. Characters afflicted will stun lose their ability to defend themselves, leaving them prone to attacks. Nice. Okay. One quick attack, boosh, stun.
Our empire shall never falter.
Yeah, that good ill-fitting trousers. You got a good theory over there. You got a good theory over there. Maybe we're just disappointed. We could have known, Rosie, if Lee was here. For he is the Crash Bandicoot 1. Can we jump on the fire? Hold up. Nope, you cannot. Apparently fire's slippery. Why do I always fancy the Dragoons, says Ludin's Atlas. Ludin's Atlas, if you've played Final Fantasy 3 and 4, there's some great Dragoon characters in that one. Please tell me you've played Final Fantasy 4. If you haven't, you're gonna love it. Of which, Rosie, you also play Final Fantasy 4. It's so good. Right, let's check this out. Beastman! I'm a big Einstein fan. I've been told I should make Final Fantasy 4 a priority. Yeah, now, absolutely. It's a wonderful game, and I can highly recommend the Pixel Remaster for that one as well. I have so many games I need to play, says Rosie.
I never let my prey escape.
Yeah, let's go with this one. I do love these bunny characters, though. Even though they're probably more like turned than beasts. Like, I mean, humans that got turned around into beasts. Yeah, Final Fantasy 4 is fantastic. I would love to do a playthrough of that on BuddyGames on one day.
Allow me to prove my might.
But if we're going to pick a game again, like a Final Fantasy game again on BuddyGames, it probably will be Final Fantasy 6, just to, you know, speed that one up.
Leave everything to me.
I'm ready for anything. Splendid.
Okay.
Now.
You know what? Oh, no, I can't do it because obviously the overworld map. I'm sorry, I was discussing in my head to be like where I'm going to put the camera and stuff because it's a bit in the way over here.
Our empire shall never falter.
Yes, awesome. Can I do anything with this? No. Awesome. Here we go. Rose says, I'm slowly going through the Final Fantasy games. Started at 7, and I'll play up to 16, and I'll wrap up. I'll wrap round to Final Fantasy 1 through 6. Only did that because I didn't have Final Fantasy 6 at the time. So, if I'm reading that correctly, Rosa, just forgive me if I'm not. But you still have to play Final Fantasy 1 through 6, right? Oh, hold up. We can do a united attack.
Here goes nothing. Time to close up. Well, that was easy.
Yeah, I need to play the first 6. Awesome. Okay. Oops. Watch out, Gerard. Yeah, no, that's great because if you need to play those, chat can agree with this one for those who have. But Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3, you can very quickly like knock out one after the next. So I would say like do 1, 2, and 3. If you're still in the mood for more, play Final Fantasy 4. And I think at that point I'll probably take a break and then come back for 5 and 6 another day. You can definitely play them. If you're a Platinum Hunter, you definitely want to stop after 4 because 5 is very exhaustive to get the Platinum for with the blue magic stuff. And Final Fantasy 6 is just, oh my god, it's my favorite Final Fantasy game. It's so freaking good. Take your time with that one. So yeah, I'd say 1 to 4, 5, and then 6. That's how I would play them. And then anything else you can do what you want in between. Are you playing the original 7 or the remakes or both? Oh, you're referring to that one. Yeah. I would go for the pixel remasters if I were you because you have like these options where you can boost your grinds up. So if you like, you know, there's no shame in that, right? But if you know you have a busy life and you don't have time to basically grind your characters up, you can use, you can basically use that as a little bit of a boost to get through the games, which really helped me out in the end.
I'm ready for anything.
It's my turn.
Let's see, what's your weakness?
That's it.
Very good. Let's get rid of this guy. Oh, I should do double cut. I need to remember myself on that one.
Not today.
No worries, Marin. Thank you so much for stopping by, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for Silent Hill 2. Have a good one.
Glory to the Empire.
Nico, have you ever played Final Fantasy 14 the MMO? Miss Mage Tom, no, I have not. I find that MMOs aren't really my cup of tea, but that doesn't mean they're bad. I just think that, you know, they're not really my style, so to speak. But yeah, I've heard very good stories about Final Fantasy 14. There's probably some good stories in it that I would definitely be invested in, because that's apparently like a big selling point of those franchises. I mean, within Final Fantasy 14, there's like so much content in it these days. And I champion, obviously, the Yoshi P redemption story with, not that Yoshi P needed redemption, but Final Fantasy 14 definitely needed a redemption for a long time, and how he just, like, absolutely flipped it over and just made it from 0 to 1,000. It's such a cool thing. Yeah, praise him. He's so good.
Splendid.
Chocobo says, honestly, one of my favorite Final Fantasy games. Awesome. Yeah, exactly, Miss Mate. So I do feel if I would have to commit to one Final Fantasy, to one MMO, it would probably be Final Fantasy 14. It would probably be Final Fantasy 14, yeah.
Okay. Glory to the Empire.
There we go. Okay, yeah. Awesome. Rika is here. It says, now, this is how you do a remake, guys. Yes, no, Rika, this is a fantastic remake so far. Now, I'm not going to lie. Like I said, this is my first Romancing Saga game, but I have done a little bit of research into it. And, what is it? This used to be a game that looked a little bit like Final Fantasy, like the classic SNES look that everyone knows. So it's very cool to see how they've given it this look so far. There's a lot of similarities to Shin Megami Tensei that we found so far, but obviously it's its own thing. It stands on its own grounds as well. It's more of a leverage, so to speak, to be like, oh, if you like these games, you're going to like this too. So that's good to see. Nephbite, yes, well, coming in. Good to see you as well. Oh, and Rika, Kenji Ito is doing the soundtrack for, for this one as well. He's back for this one, which is very cool to see. Oh, God, yes, Rika, I've never played SaGa Frontier, but I will say this. SaGa Frontier 2 on PS1, write this one down, because you know Liam's in, buddies. But SaGa Frontier 2 is one of the best looking PS1 games out there. It is a stunning PS1 game. One of the some of the best pixel art on the platform. It's so good. Every time I see SaGa Frontier 2, I'm blown away with how good that game looks on PS1. Soken, hold up, let me see. Luna's Atlas says, Soken is a master of his craft. I went to FanFest last year and got to listen to the Brute Justice Trumpet solo live. Big fangirl moment. Yeah, Soken, obviously, I don't really have a reference for Final Fantasy 14, but I do know that he did the music for Final Fantasy 16. And, you know, he probably did an amazing job at 14. I'm not going to deny that. But I really feel that at 16, he really showed, like, you can do, like, big, huge orchestrated sound to really make it sound, like massive in that game. Which is something that game really needs with all these giant summons, of course. So to have that sense of scale, almost like Shadow of the Colossus levels, is so cool to see that he's able to do that. But yeah, I've never played, SaGa Frontier 2, but I've obviously seen gameplay of it, and I was like, this is PS1? This is on the PlayStation 1? Like, it blows me away how good that game looks. The best, like, 2D classic RPG style to it. But yeah, obviously, many games on PS1 are phenomenally looking. Hold up, I can't see where I'm going before Nico Nav kicks in. That way. I'm in the USA, but I would love to do something like that soon. That's awesome. Right, let's have a look. I have to go that way. I don't know if this is the right way, but let's try it anyways. Oh no! Beastman got me.
Let's go. What should I do in this situation?
Right. Stun slash. Wait, what? It reverted on me? What? Rose says, I'm very appreciative of PS1 games because, I don't know, it's very nostalgic to me. I love the graphics in games like Silent Hill 1. Rosa, if that's your cup of tea, I can highly recommend you check out A Vagrant Story. You probably already know of that game. But Silent Hill 1 is very much rooted in like its hardware and what the hardware was capable of pulling off. So if you played on a CRT with original hardware and stuff, it looks phenomenal. But Vagrant Story is a testament to that one. Vagrant Story will look the best if you played on an original system with a CRT and that stuff in place. So that's my recommendation to you. Check that one out if you're into that kind of stuff.
Allow me to prove my might.
That's a lot of Beastmen. Let's see if we can do this.
Now.
Not today.
Let's go.
Yep, let's go.
I'm ready for anything.
Yeah, as you all know, of course, I love the conversation about PlayStation 1 games. So yeah, they're very angry, aren't they? These definitely were not the bunnies that we saw at Pets at Home today, Rosie.
Not today.
Not today.
What should I do in this situation?
I've heard of Vagrant Story, but haven't played it. I'll definitely take a look. Yeah, you definitely want to check that game out. It is just an incredibly looking game.
Okay.
Yeah, they've got a really like fun dance to do, don't they, Trousers? They're not the bunnies that we saw, Rosie.
My resolve is unmatched.
Oh, James and Bear are not doing so hot. Let's hope they make it. Okay. Whew.
Well done, everyone.
Yeah, this is cool, man. They've put so much love and effort into this game. Right, I don't really need to change as long as I can see that waypoint. There it is. Okay. Wait, need to go back? Oh no, I've crossed the bridge, of course. Duracell? Is that you? It does make you think of that, doesn't it? Oh no! What was that? Rika says, I know a Vagrant Story. Good, good. Yeah, very good game. I mean, I say that. I haven't actually played it. I can't vouch for it. But there's definitely a huge audience out there that would tell you it's a great game.
Are you injured, Gerard?
Right, let's have a look. What's this? Oh, nice. Very good. Oh, I was worried that fountain would go away. Right, we'll save it for now. Let's go.
Speedy boy. Speedy king.
Oh. Not too fast. Oh, he's purple. That means he's stronger, buddies. Watch out. He's got a clock.
Father, we have been decided.
Oh no, I'm late for the party, everyone. He's the watchman. He's the watchman, everybody. Right, okay. Let's go. Let's get these little beastmen first.
Not today.
Oh, the spear is strong, though. Let's go.
Not today. Not today. Looks like I'm up.
Not today, no. Right, his attack doesn't really matter, so let's try Watchman.
I'm ready.
Yeah, exactly. We've got massive Alice in Wonderland vibes from that one, don't we, Ludens Atlas?
Time to act.
Also, buddies, is this not the... This must be the first stream that Lee, aka the Crash Bandicoot 1, is not able to make, is it? Which is fine, of course. I mean, we've done so many bonus streams outside of a schedule. At this point, what is it? Anything that they're missing and stuff. Sorry, I just got pinged. Sorry, I just lost my trail of thought. I'm sorry. Yeah, let's go back into the game.
What should I do in this situation?
Leave everything to me.
That was it, yeah, with Lee. Yeah, I think, was it like, as long as he makes it a Wednesday and a Sunday, that's all that really counts in my head. The other streams obviously are bonus. We can't expect people to be at all of them at all the time. To be fair, Karaya over here. Karaya and Chocobo. I know Chocobo couldn't make some of them for obviously very good reasons. But Karaya, I think you might be one of the very few viewers here that can say I've been at like 99% of the streams. Have you not? Ay. Okay. Oh, I got the fireball, of course. Hold up. Let's try it. Okay, good. If that's the case, then you have an item, so let's use that on Gerard.
Time to act.
Oh dear. This is not looking well, buddies. There's a chance to inflict blindness. Let's try this weapon.
It's my
Nothing. Let's try to spear. Nice. Okay. Right, guys, I need a quick bathroom break. I'll see you guys in a sec, but just don't go anywhere. Just watch the screen for the time being. Good evening. I have returned. Okay, good. We had no big raids like last time. That was chaotic. Do you remember that, buddies? Oh, this is gonna be a tight fight, though. Okay. Let's try to sword attack. Yes, can be healed by using HP restoring tech spells. Okay. Watchmaster moves his trousers. Yo, that was a strong attack. Hold up. Ah, that was a terrible idea. Ooh. Buddies, I don't know if we're gonna make this fight. You got a quality bomb. Okay. You on yourself. You've got no items left. Okay, you keep attacking. Aye. This is going bad. Okay,
I'll help you.
Do you have items? Yes, you do. Okay, awesome.
I'll help you.
You have no items, so pray that Teresa doesn't get attacked. Okay, you still have items. Slash away. Okay, so it's important that in this game we make sure that we're stocked up, because clearly we are running with issues over here by using all these items. Oh dear. Right. We might be able to do this fight now. Let's use double cut.
Let's go.
Not today.
Okay.
That's it.
I need more training.
Whew. That was a close one.
We won. Thank the heavens.
I shall have my men take care of stragglers and whatever remains of the nest. That should keep our lands free of fiends for the time being. At any rate, I suggest we return to the castle. Victor is probably biting his nails as we speak.
He is prone to worry. Well then, let us make haste, so he may put his mind at ease.
Return to Avalon. Okay. Just making sure that we've checked the entire thing. It's not like surprise thingies over here. You got your Granny Smiths over there as well. Is it just me, or is like a Granny Smith like an acquired taste? Are those like apples that not a lot of people actually enjoy? Okay, let's just save here quickly. Right, let's see if we can get back into town, and then we're gonna call it a day for this one. Fingers crossed we're not gonna be led into like 30 minutes of cutscenes or something. Oh gosh, that's probably a good question. What, buddies, what was that game that, you know, it's like, with all due respect, but just overstated their welcome? And not because it was bad, but because it's like, okay, you know what, I'll just do this little bit, and I'll wrap it up, and I'll be done for the day. Because we have one game. Rosie and I have one game that did that to us. And I'll say that in a bit. I just want to see what everyone else says first. And it's not in a bad way, right? It's not like, oh, this was a boring bit. That's not what that is. This is like, I want to wrap this up in the next 5 minutes, and then it turned out to be an hour afterwards, because the next save point was an hour removed from that point. Because I definitely remember why. Where's the waypoint? Do we have to climb up here? Do we just say, get me out of here? Is that a thing? Oh, that works. Awesome. Well, I'll share mine one then. So, the thing that... Oh gosh, hold up.
What is going on?
Of course, trouble. No. There has to be trouble.
Is that... Victor! Brother!
Chocobo, I swear to God. Okay? I swear to God, what if happened? You were right.
Father.
No!
My flowing slash.
Oh my God, Chocobo!
Idiot.
Victor! This can't be
I
happening!
can't believe it.
Oh, my beloved child. Please.
Chocobo has been blessed by Apollo's gift.
Eyes. Stay with us, Victor!
This is meant to be a very sad moment. Meanwhile, which Chocobo was like, I knew it. I knew this was going to happen.
Report, soldier. Who dare lay a finger on my heir?
As Avalon stands, so shall I!
Ooh.
Let's see how you like the taste of steel! Okay then, how about this?
And sell this great pig.
You certainly have courage, but not the experience.
Oh no, Ludus Atlas, that's wild.
Just hold on a little more. Through my sacrifice, may Avalon live on.
Yeah.
Tell me, are you absolutely certain he claimed to be Kazinsi from Saman?
Yes.
Then you are to search this city for a seeress named Oriev. Once you find her, tell her I request her presence.
Yes, my lord.
Kazinsi, you will pay for your crimes.
As for Kazinsi?
That cannot be. Then how did he?
Gosh, the music.
An ancient technique. Inherit your abilities.
Inherit? Then Gerard.
No, no, no. No, I don't believe it. You can't die. You just can't. It's not fair. It's not fair.
It's your father, Gerard. What would Victor think if he saw you sobbing in your room like this? We can grieve once your brother has been avenged. Are you with me?
Yes. I'm ready, Father.
Ooh. The path of vengeance. No, so we've got one game, Rosie and I do, and this is obviously, it's not bad. This is not a bad thing. It's just, you know, it's unfortunate. So we were playing Kingdom Hearts 3, and Rosie did a chapter, and she finished it, and what Rosie likes to do is she likes to start the next chapter, and then, let's say, go to the next save point. So we were playing Kingdom Hearts 3, and I think we were going on to the Pirates of the Caribbean level, and it takes a blooming hour, an hour and a half to get to the next save point, which is completely fine and fair. There's nothing wrong with it, but the problem was that it was like, I think it was 11 o'clock. We were both ready to wrap it up, and then we went to bed at like 1:30 or something. And Rosie and I were like, oh my god, why did we do this? Because we were invested, of course. We didn't just want to stop playing. So Rosie just kept playing, and she was so tired the next day. I remember us being like, to each other through text messages. So yeah. Yeah, Rose said I was very tired. So yeah, that game ruined our sleep pattern because of it for the week. But yeah, there we go. I'm going to the big webcam screen in a moment. I'll just make sure that I've read everything. But yes, let's go, everybody. And with that, that was Romancing Saga 2. That's a really cool game, wasn't it? I really like the simplicity of the RPG style with it, as well as like its really strong sense of presentation. Like, you can tell that there's an incredible amount of effort put into the music by Kenji Ito, and it's like it really rivals the levels of something that you would see back in the day with Nobuo Uematsu, which he worked very close with as well. You know, like I said, even though it's not really Persona, because I know that, you know, games take inspiration from other games and stuff as well. But it's very cool to see there's very similar elements to it all, with the preemptive attacks, with a clear like status effect difference. I really enjoy as well that your HP stays up as well for every round, which kind of creates like a whole new idea of how this works. I've also heard there's like a different economy system in it as well, where you get crowns for missions, and then that can be used as currency. You don't get it like in actual fights, as you may have noticed. So, you know, your currency and money works a little bit different and stuff. Yeah, I'm really impressed by this game. I think if I'm going to pick up any Romancing Saga game and continue it, it would definitely be this one. I'm looking forward to playing more of this one, alongside, you know, my Visions of Mana copy as well. With that said, obviously, Square Enix, thank you so much for providing BuddyGames with a code. I hope that we've done your game justice. I try my best to learn a little bit about your games as well before we start playing them, because obviously we want to give them the right daylight, as well as, you know, shows, you know, not only like the quality of that game, but also how it compares to other games like, you know, Visions of Mana and Dragon Quest. By the way, I'm super excited for Dragon Quest 3. Oh my god, man, I can't wait for that game to come out, and hopefully we'll get to cover that game on BuddyGames Games as well. Because Rosie and I got a ton to say about that game. So it's great. If you're watching, if you happen to watch, please, we would love to get a code for Dragon Quest 3. We cannot praise Dragon Quest 11 enough on this channel. Chat can vouch for that. We have talked a lot about that game over here. But anyways, that's enough. That's enough of that. Again, thank you so much for making that possible, Square Enix. But yes, I hope you guys liked it. I hope you liked, was it Romancing Saga 2? I hope I was able to convince you to check this game out when you're ready to check it out, of course. Of course, we also have the Book of Eternityyy. Rosie will pass the book on in a moment, but that's okay. I'll be doing the socials for now because we got a couple of social medias over here. Ah, there's Rosie. Thank you so much, Rosie. Yeah, I got it. Thank you. We got a couple of social medias over here. We've got a Twitter and Instagram, which is the best place if you want to stay up to date whenever we go live, as well as having some meme form content and stuff as well. We have a Blue Sky as well, which we're trying to be active on as well. If you were able to come through our stream through Blue Sky, thank you so much for checking us out through that one as well. And obviously on Blue Sky, we're a little bit more loose with what we try over there as well. So if you want to see like different style content, because I'm definitely sure that I've made different posts over there than I have on Twitter for that one, you can check us out over there as well. We got TikToks, which I need to make one very soon about, because we've been doing lots of highlight form content over there for like games like Bloodborne and stuff. We did like a very fun one of EGX that Rosie and I made the other day. It's over there as well. We got a Discord, which is a wonderful place if you want to connect with our community, check out other streamers, as well as fun community challenges that we got. Chocobo Breeder has been doing a tremendous job with like creating cool, fun, engaging community challenges for you all, as well as the game of the month, which is Ghost Trick, I believe, for this month. So if you want to talk about that game, you can do that over there as well. We got random questions of the day as well, and obviously you can chat with all of the buddies as well as Rosie, me, and Liam about anything that you've been up to. So yeah, if you want to be part of the BuddyGames community, go check us out. We're very close to 500 members, and if we hit 500, yes, we are going to do some fun stuff over there as well. And we have a VOD channel where you can see other streams that we've done in the past. So if you're looking for any other content like Romancing Saga, you can check that over there as well. We've done Visions of Mana over there. We've done Final Fantasy 7 a couple of times. We've done Final Fantasy 6. I think we have like 8 hours worth of content over there on that one, as well as many other RPGs over there. So just check that one out if you want to look more into that. There we go. That's the social media part. For the book, we have got a couple of names in here. We have got, for subs, we got Stu Sharp and Galaxy Storm Hero. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. For bits, we've got Teddington UK, Karaya 1987, and Archduke of Prussia. Thank you so much. And for the raid, we have got Ebak the Cat. Thank you all so much for your support of BuddyGames, and the book is now shut. As I said before, all the support that you guys provide us on BuddyGames goes straight back into it. One of our goals for next year is that we hope to hit partner at some point. It's very ambitious. It's very hard. We've been inching against that for the last few years. I'm so excited for when we hit that one day. So we hope that we provide good content for you all in return, in the hopes that you might want to stick around for a little bit longer. So yes, that's all the social media spiel that we've got going on over here. What's next on BuddyGames? Tomorrow, we'll be doing Silent Hill 2 again at 1 p.m. BST. And it's going to be me rather than Liam, because Liam is right now in Wales, just counting sheep or something, whatever you do in Wales right now. Just kidding. He's having a good time over there, and it's going to be me and Rosie who are going to be finishing Silent Hill 2, as well as obviously talking about about what we're doing. Oh, GMT. Yeah, I need to get that in my system. Thank you so much, Too Sharp. 1 p.m. GMT is when we're going to be playing Silent Hill 2, and I'm going to be explaining as well as some of the intricacies of what that game is trying to imply, because obviously Liam wants to know about that one. Then on Wednesday, we have got a C12 stream coming up. This is a game that was gifted to us by Jaffa D a while ago, and we're going to finally deliver on that promise. It's going to be a very goofy game, so please look forward to that one as well. And on Sunday, on Friday, we might have a bonus stream on that one. I need to look into that one first. I'm not really sure if we'll be able to do that one, but I'll let you know if that happens. And on Sunday, it finally is happening, everybody. The Sunday after, we're doing the Sekiro stream. Yes, 3 hours of Liam playing Sekiro. You guys have worked very hard for that during our September for the 150 sub goal. So that's going to be happening. Please look forward to that one as well. Anyways, that's enough of that stuff. before we head out, we are going to be raiding. Yes, we are going to be raiding Mediocre Melody right now. There we go. Melody is a wonderful streamer who has just hit over, no, just a while ago, but she's now finally over 1,000 followers, and she's playing loads of Final Fantasy games. She's playing Final Fantasy 16 on PC, Final Fantasy 14 as an MMO, and right now she's playing Final Fantasy 9 over there on the channel. She's in like late content over that, just to warn you in case you want to play Final Fantasy 9 yourself. But yes, let's all say hi to her with a Buddy Raid message. Yes, the one that Rosie just sent over. We're going to send that over to her, and we're going to see what she's up to. In any case, thank you all so much for watching BuddyGames tonight, and we'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. BST for Silent Hill 2. Bye, everyone!